Asked to do a devotional just a few days ago, and so I shared that on John 6:28 and 29, and I'm going to do as best I can right here to recall what I said in that devotional. So in John 6, which I recommend you read, first Jesus feeds the 5,000, then then they try to make him king, and he gets away from them, and he walks in water in that chapter. And then he's on the other side, and they eventually find him, and he said, "When did you get here?" And he starts talking to him, not about their question, but he ends up talking about food that endures to everlasting life. And they still miss it. They ask, Lord, what, in John 6:28, Lord, what must we do to be doing the works of God? Jesus answered and said to them, this is the work of God, that you believe in him whom he sent. Just those couple verses there, it's just amazing. Think about it in their context in that time. They're a works-based religion, system of life, way of living. Not only did they have the 10 Commandments, which most of us should be familiar with, but they had over 600 other laws and regulations governing how they lived, how they acted, what to do in situations. And, well, of course, nobody can keep all of them. So they're in this system of, works. They're in this system that I got to do this. I got to make sure I'm making all these correct sacrifices for my sins, following these correct laws, not working on the Sabbath. Don't have time to go into all that. And so they are thinking from this mindset, and they said, what must we do to be doing the works of God? And Jesus says, this is the work of God, that you believe in him whom he sent. Of course, he's talking about himself, but he answered them, and what he told them to do is not even a work. He said, believe in me. Belief, that was mind-blowing to them. Belief is not a work. Belief, you could say, is faith. And if you dig deeper on that, on faith, it is a gift of God. By grace you were saved through faith, and that out of yourselves is a gift of God. That's in Ephesians 2. And so this had to be absolutely mind-blowing to them, and I'm sure it rattled them. It still rattles me today, honestly. Like I said, I've been captivated with this for months, and it's just amazing. It's the sufficiency of the cross. It's that he paid it all. It's that God had a plan to redeem us. The only religion that I know, it is the only religion that says there is redemption, not just the hope. There are those that hope for redemption, but we have been redeemed. When we come to Christ, when we see that the cross is the answer to the question of sin, judgment, death, and life, we have been redeemed. When we come into the kingdom, when we say, Jesus, you're my Savior, when we say, I can't do it on my own, I give up, Jesus, save me, I believe in you as my Savior. When we take that step, we enter into a whole new kingdom.